How do you figure out what's right? Do you let the state tell you what's right?
Well, let me go back. I just remembered your original question is, why people uh, sit in church basically and never question anything or what have you.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is tied in, to what you were just talking about, and I've mentioned this to you before, that there are no authorities on God, right? So what you're hearing in church, this is what some human being or many human beings years ago, this is what struck them out of the Bible, out of the New Testament. Well, but they're not authorities on God any more than you or I are. You and I are. So if you read the scriptures knowing that you're not an authority on God, and they're not an authority on God either, then what it means to you and what you draw out of it, that's really what's going to matter. So, I mean, there's people that would cause, who would say that I'm not a Christian, but well, I am. I just did my own work, and I report back according, to what I derived out of the scriptures, and it might be different than what everybody else did, but where in the world do they get their knowledge? They accept the word of someone else that's no more of an authority on God than I am, and this is what we have in the United States everywhere. This blind belief in experts, and the idea that experts can tell us what's right, but that there's only that doesn't really help much, and I mean, if you go to you need surgery or something like that, you go to a doctor because the doctor's really an expert. But for most things, experts are really they're no rather better than the average person. So I mean, that's what it is. It's a belief in experts. It's lack of belief in one's own self, and it's really just the lack of an awareness that the real answers to these questions may be something that no one has ever even mentioned.